a move that surprised many and changed the direction of rising tension. While the United States has agreed to Iran's demand on the nuclear talks, yes, Washington has stepped back from its earlier conditions and accepted Iran's choice of venue. This is being seen as a big win for Iran, and for days the situation was tense. Talks were close to collapse and threats were being exchanged. Many feared that if talks failed, the next step could be a military action. And regional leaders stepped in urgently, and countries in the Middle East warned US not to walk away from the diplomacy. And they said that leaving the talks would actually push the region towards chaos and conflict. Well, under the pressure, the US changed its stand, and Iran has made up one thing very clear. It wanted direct talks with the United States, only nuclear issues on the table. No discussions on missile, no talks on Iran's role in the region. And first, Washington resisted. US officials wanted a broader agenda, but Iran did not move even a step back. Finally, the US has agreed through not happily, but American officials said that they are doing this out of respect for the allies and the regional stability. While at the same time, they admitted that they remain deeply skeptical about Iran's intention. With that being said, the talks will now begin in Muscat, Oman, and discussions alone are historic. Well, the Oman has often played a quiet role as the mediator between the United States and Iran. Choosing Muscat signals that both sides won't come, not confrontation, at least for now. But that's a big question. Can these talks actually work between the two states? Well, Iran believes that focusing only on the nuclear issue gives best chances of the success. And Tehran always gives some mixed signals about missiles and the regional politics, which only creates confusion and delays. Well, US, however, fears that ignoring this issue gives Iran more room to act freely in the region. So, trust is still very low. And still, the moment matters because diplomacy wants on the edge. Now it has stepped back inside the room and markets are watching closely. While Middle Eastern nations are watching it more closely because any succession could reduce the tension between almost across the region. And any failure could actually push things opposite to the direction. So for now, guns are silent, talks are on, and the world is waiting. Well, will diplomacy win? Or this is just a pause between the bigger clash? We will keep tracking every update for you. Stay tuned on TimesXP.